Greetings, YouTube. Happy Monday, April 11th. This is a date that I have circled on my calendar since last week because as we log into the game for the first time this week in terms of a new day of refreshing, a new day of arenas, etc., it is important to note that we have ourselves a very unique opportunity, and that is one that starts and ends with a final Black ISO Store buff. And also, before we get to that, 5 and 6 star shard unit bundles. Well, let's start with these. 1,450 units is 50 units less than they normally charge for this. It is a featured 5-star worth of 5-star shards and 2,500 6-star shards for $50 worth of units. Just call it what it is. So that puts the price tag of a 6-star still at $200 worth of units, give or take a few. And then you'd get 60,000 5-star shards as well. Now, I will say this. If you are uncollected, this is actually a pretty good deal for you because it's very difficult for you to get 6-star shards, even for units. But what I would also remind you, if you're uncollected and you want to become Cavalier, 1,450 units buys a ton of level 2 revives. Remember, these things are 40 units apiece for a level 2 revive. So 1,450, we'll just do the quick math. In order to get 1/4 of a 6-star, you're spending over 36 level 2 revives worth of units. So it does, I know it's not as fun, especially when you're close to forming a 6-star. I get it, but you're also close to instantly regretting it when you open that 6-star Captain America World War II, you know? Not that there's anything wrong with that champion, he's just meh now. He used to be like top of his class, and then my goodness has the science class gotten better. Compare Captain America World War II to like Immortal Abomination or Human Torch and see how far you go. I think for uncollected members, it's probably a B-, and then for Cav and certainly Thronebreakers, it's a D at best. So that is where this video starts. But we do have a refresher now of the featured 6-star. We've got a refresher of the featured 5-star. But there are some new things in here for the first time. You can see that we can purchase crystals with our credits. 54 for a 5-star or 120 for a 6-star. Now, this is a smart value if you can wait. Now, what I would do if, let's say that I have Black ISO Store access for the first time, I would spend all of the credits on 6-star Black ISO Store Scarlet Witch. That's it. All the credits. And then once I got done with all the credits, I would awaken her too. Once she's awakened, then I'd focus. So I'd go back to back Black ISO Store Scarlet Witch 6-star, and then a 6-star. That's how I'd spend my credits. Now we have 300 of these for 1,000 6-star shards. Now I would like it to be a 2-to-1 ratio. I would like it to be 1,000 5-star shards for 500 6-star shards, but it's still better than usual. So because I'm saving up so many of my 5-star shards, I'm going to buy the max of this. I'm going to spend 5,000 5-star shards, which is just placing in the top 10% of one of the arenas every week. I'm going to max it out and get 1,500 more 6-star shards. And the interesting thing about that is that gives me enough 6-star shards to open a 6-star crystal tonight with the incursion purchase we're going to make. The Alliance War Champion Boost is an unbelievable value for 10,000 gold. Thing is, I don't do Alliance War. But I'm still going to purchase it. Let's just say I do one someday. I'll want those, and I've got 0 of them in my inventory. So I'll spend 10,000 gold for that, sure. A Champion Boost, 10,000 gold as well. Love that. Those are both no-brainers. And then you can see we can trade in. Wow. 25,000 health to one champion. But you're trading in 30 level 1s. 30 level 1s. Or 25 level 2s. Or 10 level 3s. This is probably the best, just because those, if you do the daily milestones, you get fairly frequently. 3 of those, and then... Ooh. 1 of those. How much health does that... Let's look at... We gotta do the math on this real quick. Because it's 25,000 health. Let's just check out the trade value, shall we? So, 3 of those is 15,000, so you're getting an extra 10,000 health. And then 1 of these is 10,000, so you're getting an extra 15,000 health. So, yeah. I mean, I think it's worth it. Personally, because I have so much in my overflow. And I have 0 of the Black ISO store. I think I'm going to purchase them all on camera right now. 1, 2. By the way, you can only do this once a month. So you're going to build them back up. 3, 4, and 5. All right, now they've increased the Tier 1 Alpha limit to 8. That's amazing. Love that. I'm going to buy all 8 of those. And here's where it gets kind of weird. 3 Tier 2 Alpha for 1 Tier 5 Basic. I'm not going to do that right now. Now, 1 Tier 2 Alpha, or 1 Tier 1 Alpha, excuse me, for 9,000 Tier 2. Yes, please. That's awesome. And then we have... some really interesting... How much do these reset? Once a month. Now, here's why this is interesting. Because on paper, this is not really a good value at all. 6 classes for a basic? That seems terrible, right? But if you're like me, because of the Black ISO store trade-in, I have so many, like seriously, a stupid amount of Tier 3 Catalyst crystals that I just never open, that are 2,408 crystals. So I'm going to start opening these just to purchase more basics, you know? I'm going to start popping those. I'm not going to do it on camera because it's wasting time, and I don't want this video to be longer than it has to be. But that's where, that gives me actual motivation to purchase those. All right, so I'll purchase all those. And again, you can do that once a month. Resets in 28 days. And then you can trade in 2% Tier 5 class Catalyst Fragment Crystals for... I still think this is a really bad offer. For a... well, I guess you can trade in 3 of those for... So here's what I'm going to do. I own 5 of these. I'm going to trade in 1. Actually, no. I own 5 already. I'll wait for those. And then just buy this. Now, I did save some of these from the rifts. That's why I have these already in my inventory. And yes, I'm going to go for the Cosmic. Okay. That's a good value if you can get the crystals, even though you're still sacrificing. So again, start by purchasing 2 of these, and then go to the 5-star, or excuse me, 6-star crystal. And then the rest looks pretty good. This was my favorite thing before. I want to get some more 5-star shards back for 4-star shards. You get the 2 level 3 teams, the premiums. So all this is looking exceptionally familiar. I still think the legendary crystal should be a lower price. That's a shady BS. So I'm a fan of the boost. I'm a huge fan of the Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst fragments, especially because that at least resets every 7 days. The health potions, You know, I have a lot of them in my overflow, but I don't use. So now when I scroll down, suddenly, I really do think that using these is going to be the best for how easy it is to get them per week, just strictly off of regular milestones in 22-hour or even 7-hour events. So there you have it, YouTube. I know this was a longer than normal video, but I tried to get through everything and also cover the special offer to not make 2 separate videos. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching.